You're
Yeah.
secure. You don't need to keep going that hard.
Agreed.
You don't want to work yourself to death. Definitely.
Agreed.
Okay, next one. Considering to date interfaith. Desperate or is that an investment?
Ooh, so this was a tough one.
It is. This one's a tough one.
Oh, I
Because
don't
it's not an easy
know.
answer because your faith totally dictates your life when you're serious about it.
Oh, I don't know if I can agree to that one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting because I have dated outside of my faith before. I've dated someone that was Muslim,
Okay.
and it actually wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. He was very, very, very disciplined and committed to his faith, and I love that. And I also have a little bit more of an understanding because when I graduated from Virginia State University with a business degree, but we were required to read the Quran actually because it was a religious studies course.
Yes.
And I read the entire Quran. And I'm like, you know what? This is such an interesting book. So after that religious studies course, it was literally my senior year, and me and him started dating a year later. So I had a little bit more of an understanding of the religion, and it was a pretty good relationship. But in the end, I don't know if at this age I would date interfaith. But back then, because I had just read the Quran, I think I was a little bit more open to it. But as I've gotten deeper and deeper into Christianity, I don't know. I don't know if I would do it again.
Yeah.
Just because back then I was only 21, 22. Now I'm 34 and I'm thinking about children and what faith? What are we going to do?
Exactly.
So
because that's what you have to think about when you start to
Right.
get older and you want to have kids. Y'all going to the mosque or y'all going to church?
Right. I have
Y'all
more
doing this
understanding
Christmas
now.
or-
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Back then I wasn't thinking long term. I wasn't thinking about our kids. I wasn't thinking about the principles that they would be raised on. But now that I'm getting older and I'm thinking about children and generation after generation, I just don't know if I want that complication.
Yeah.
So I would say for me personally, no.
Yes.
But I don't think that it's desperate.
Okay.
I think that you two as individuals coming together, y'all have to really have deep conversations. So I
Yes.
don't know if I would call it desperate, but I know for me it would not be for me.
Yeah.
It's not an investment that I would make.
Yes. Same here. I would not call it desperate, but I am going to be firm and say it's a no-no.
Yeah.
I would not recommend it whatsoever
Yeah.
because your faith totally dictates your life.
Yeah.
Your faith dictates what, and it's, holidays are very superficial, but that's just, people really, especially in American culture, we go hard for our holidays.
Yeah.
So just think about even something as superficial as that. Would you want to compromise on something as surface level as holidays? If you don't even want to do that, then don't marry interfaith. And I really even take away the holidays. Your faith dictates how you move in life.
Yes.
Your faith dictates who you're praying to. Your faith
Yes.
dictates, like you said, how you're going to raise your children. So how could you possibly, the scripture tells us to be equally yoked. There's no way you're going to be equally yoked if you do not have the same faith. There is absolutely no way. So, because
It's like mixing vodka. It's like mixing vodka and milk. But notice notice this: if everybody
Hey,
played close
that's
attention
kind of
to
like
the video,
Vegas, though, that might work or something.
yeah, for real. If everybody watched the video very carefully towards the end when she talked about holidays, how does one get stuck on holidays? How does holidays dictate and orbit it around your belief system? You know what I'm saying? And sort of that goes back to the point that I was making. A lot of people have more faith in man's law than God's law. And that was a classic example of it towards the end. Because it's like, well, we get, Halloween and all this and that. What does that have to do with your faith? What does that have to do with your belief system and your value system? You're so it's like you're still trying
Well, it
to
does have
fully
something to do with
participate.
value.
No,
Because maybe
Yeah,
they
well,
I was going.
value.
Yeah,
may-
I was gonna say that can be conflicting though. Like somebody that grew up Baptist or Christian or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Celebrating Halloween for them. That's a no no. Same with if you're a Christian and you meet somebody
Happens
that's
all the time. Happens all the time. I promise you.
no,
I
I
mean,
agree. I'm
listen,
sure.
imagine a man telling me I can't celebrate Christmas.
Yeah. Or even you can't celebrate your birthday. You know what I'm saying?
I don't gotta celebrate my birthday, but you talking about Christmas? Sir, goodbye.
but that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? So
You're going to get that
uh
up.
You say what, JR?
So you're going to get that up.
Listen, that's why the Jehovah's Witness probably wouldn't work for me. I love the season. I love it. I love the family. I don't even have to do the gifts. I just like the whole.
Jesus. I can't believe it, Jesus.
Yeah.
Imagine you marry a Jehovah. You got to get up and knock on door. Like he gonna make you work because
Oh
in
yeah.
order for
If it's a man or shit,
the job,
I'll say more so a woman. You know what I'm saying? A woman, if she's deep in that, oh nigga, you gotta do this.
oh, we finna go knock on these doors.
Yeah, we finna
We
get
gonna get a
oh
lot of
no,
those, but we may get one yes, and we're working for that.
yeah, hey, you better
I
put
love it
this. You
though.
better put
I
this
love me.
thing
I love when they
down.
come knocking my door. I give them, a little bit of my time because I believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, no, that's a disaster waiting to happen, man. I think if for a man to make that decision, that's a absolute disaster waiting to happen.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and get to this last part of it right quick.
Yeah, let me say this quick, yeah. Has anybody seen the TV show Evil on Netflix?
No.
No.
Oh man, yo, if you get a chance to watch that show, take a look at it. There's a part in season 2.
Louise lit.
Uh Yo, there's a part in season 2 where there's this couple and they have a children. One is Muslim and the other one's Catholic. And I guess their child is like possessed by some entity or whatnot. And then they bring their both respective. One brings their.
Is it a real
Uh,
series or is it like
no, it's a TV show, but it's hilarious
oh,
as shit. One brings a sheikh and the other one brings a priest, and they're trying to kind of figure out like which direction to go. And one dude makes a comment. He's like, we're in the middle of Queens with a sheikh and a priest. Who doesn't think that God has a good sense of humor? Oh, you gotta watch.